Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Talk Time. I'm David, your friendly English teacher and podcast host.
And I'm Grace. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here again. David, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Grace. It's a beautiful morning. I've got my cup of coffee, and I'm ready to talk about one of my favorite topics ever.
Oh, let me guess. Grammar.
Not this time. Today's topic is way more fun and way more powerful. We're going to talk about how to think in English like a native speaker.
Oh, wow. That's a big one. Honestly, that's something I've been trying to do for years. But it's hard.
It is, but not impossible. And today, we're going to make it simple, practical, and maybe even funny.
Perfect. Because my brain really needs some help. Sometimes I feel like there's a little translator in my head who's always late to work.
I love that. Okay, everyone, stay with us. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why thinking in English is the secret to speaking fluently and how to start training your brain to do it naturally.
Okay, David, let's start from the beginning. Why do people like me, always think in our own language first?
Good question. The short answer, it's how our brains are wired. We've used our native language since we were babies. So when we learn English, our brain tries to translate everything through the first language.
Ah, so it's like a habit.
Exactly. And habits are powerful. But here's the problem. When you translate, you slow yourself down.
Totally. Sometimes I want to say something simple like, I'm hungry, and my brain goes, wait, in Indian language, that's, okay, now in English, it should be, oh no, too late. Conversation's over.
That's a perfect example. Translation creates delay, confusion, and stress.
So true. It's like trying to drive with one foot on the gas and one on the brake.
Exactly. When you translate, you can't feel English. You only analyze it. And fluent speaking is not about analysis, it's about flow.
Wow, that makes sense. But David, sometimes I feel like if I don't translate, I'll forget everything.
That's normal. It means you're still in the stage of connecting meaning to words. But once you start to connect English directly to experiences, images, and feelings, instead of to your native language, everything changes.
So it's like making English your default mode?
Exactly. You know how your phone automatically switches to Wi-Fi when you're home? You want your brain to automatically switch to English when you speak or think about daily things.
I love that metaphor. But honestly, sometimes I feel embarrassed to speak English because I'm not confident yet.
That's another big reason why people can't think in English. Fear. Fear makes you overthink. And overthinking leads back to translation.
Right. I guess I try too hard to be perfect.
Perfection is the biggest fluency killer. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. They say gonna, wanna, kinda. They start sentences and don't finish them. The secret is they don't stop to judge themselves.
So, the first rule of thinking in English is stop judging yourself.
Exactly. Give yourself permission to sound natural, not perfect.
That's comforting. So, thinking in English is not just about vocabulary, it's also about confidence and mindset.
Yes, you can't think in English with a non-English mindset. It's not only a skill, it's a habit, an attitude, even a lifestyle.
Okay, David, now that we know why it's hard, tell me the secret. How can I actually train my brain to think in English?
All right, let's get practical. I'll give you 5 powerful techniques you can start today.
I'm ready. I've got my notebook.
Perfect. Tip 1. Describe your world in English. Every time you see something, say it in English in your head. For example, I'm walking to the bus stop. The sky looks beautiful today. That dog is so cute.
So, I can basically talk to myself all day?
Exactly. Just don't do it out loud in public, or people might think you're a little too passionate about English.
Haha, good point.
When you describe what you see, you stop depending on translation. You connect English directly with the world around you.
I like that. It makes English feel like part of my daily life.
Yes. Now, tip 2, stop aiming for full sentences. When you think in English, short phrases are better. For example, instead of, I will go to the supermarket to buy some fruit, just think, supermarket, buy fruit.
That's easier.
Your brain doesn't need grammar at first. It needs connection. Grammar will come naturally later.
So, it's like thinking in keywords.
Exactly. Tip 3. Use images, not translations. When you hear the word apple, just imagine a red apple in your mind.
Oh, like visual thinking.
Yes, that's how children learn language, through pictures, sounds, and feelings.
That's fun. I feel like my brain is becoming a kid again.
And that's the best way to learn. Tip 4. Talk to yourself in English. You can do it when you're alone, brushing your teeth, cooking, walking. For example, okay, I'm making coffee. This tastes good.
Oh my gosh, I already do that, but in my language.
Perfect. Now switch it to English. You're already practicing, just change the language.
That sounds easy.
And finally, tip 5. Immerse yourself in English input. Listen to English podcasts, watch English shows, or read short articles, even 10 minutes a day. The more you hear English naturally, the more your brain starts to think in English.
That's true. I noticed when I watched too many K-dramas, I started thinking in Korean words like aigu.
Exactly. Your brain copies what it consumes, so feed it with English.
Got it. Describe the world, use short phrases, visualize, talk to myself, and immerse.
You got it. But David, what if I don't know a word? Like I'm trying to think in English,
but I forget the vocabulary? Great question. Don't stop thinking, just go around it. For example, if you forget umbrella, say, thing for rain. Your brain will remember faster that way.
That's clever. So even if I don't know the exact word, I can still stay in English mode.
Exactly. That's how native speakers do it too. They describe things all the time when they forget a word.
That makes me feel so much better.
Good. Remember, fluency means flexibility, not perfection.
Okay, so now I know how to think in English, but how do I keep doing it every day? Sometimes I start strong, and then after a week, I forget.
That's totally normal. The trick is to make it part of your life, like brushing your teeth. You don't think, should I brush today? You just do it.
True.
So here are some ways to build that habit. First, set small goals. Don't say, I'll think in English all day. Start with 10 minutes, maybe when you're cooking or walking.
That's doable.
Second, surround yourself with English. Change your phone language, follow English pages, even label things around your house.
I like that. I could put sticky notes everywhere. Door, mirror, refrigerator. My roommates will think I've gone crazy.
They'll just know you're serious about learning. And third, celebrate your progress. Notice when you catch yourself thinking in English, that's a big win.
That's so motivating. I used to ignore small victories, but now I'll celebrate them.
Exactly. Fluency is built on small, consistent moments.
David, you know what's funny? As we're talking right now, I realize I'm not translating in my head.
That's the magic. You're doing it already.
Wow, that feels amazing. Like my brain just switched channels.
That's the goal, to make English your natural channel.
I love that. It's like English is not something I study anymore. It's something I live.
Beautifully said, Grace.
Thank you.
So to everyone listening, remember, stop translating, start connecting English to your world. Practice short daily thoughts. Celebrate small wins, and most importantly, trust your brain. It learns faster than you think.
Yes, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes mean your brain is growing.
Exactly.
David, this has been such an inspiring episode.
Same here. You did great, Grace. And to our listeners, you can do this too. The next time you walk outside, try describing your world in English. Little by little, you'll find yourself thinking in English, naturally.
And one day, you'll wake up and realize, hey, I didn't translate that sentence.
That's the best feeling ever. Thanks for joining us today on English Talk Time. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow us and share it with your friends.
And remember, keep listening, keep speaking, and most of all,
Keep thinking in English.